Macho Man Rossilli.
Welcome, one and all, to the 12th season of High School Bowl. We are now in the second round of our single elimination competition. Each week, High School Bowl pits two schools against each other in a quest for the Northern New Jersey Championships and a total of $2,500 in scholarship awards, courtesy of United Artists Cable. This week, High School Bowl welcomes the Iron Men of Don Bosco.
Senior at Don Bosco.
Yeah, I'm a senior at Don Bosco. Carl, I'm a senior at Don Bosco, and I'd like to recognize our alternate, Larry. I'll keep my mouth shut, Francini.
I'm Paul. I'm a senior from Don Bosco.
And the Fighting Owls of Park Ridge.
Stuart Hodem, I'm a senior at Park Ridge.
Owen Gottlieb, I'm a senior at Park Ridge, and at this time I would like to acknowledge our alternates, Ethan Smith, Nirvana Kundu, Amy Bassano, and Michael Liu.
Eric Roush, I'm a junior at Park Ridge.
Eric Melnichek, a senior at Park Ridge.
Welcome both teams. Now let's meet the backbones of these teams, the coaches. For the Iron Men, Gretchen Snyder. Welcome. And Patricia Barnhart for the Fighting Owls. We'll be back right after this, so don't go away. Incorrect. Your team will be penalized 5 points. Bonus questions follow a correct toss-up answer and are worth a stated number of points. You may confer before answering a bonus question. High School Bowl is played in halves. If the half ends while I am reading a question, you will not be given an opportunity to respond. However, if the half ends while you are answering a question, you will be allowed to complete your answer. Judges for High School Bowl are the godlike members of the faculty and administration of William Patterson College. The judge's decision is Bible law. Today's judges, he's king of the world, he's pretty, he's a bad man. From the communications department, Jerry Chamberlain. You're fired. And here's the whistle starting my last game of all time. Let's get ready to rumble! Toss up. This U.S. capital city lies 2,400 miles from the nearest continental shore. For 10 points, name this metropolis built on an island discovered.
Carl, Don Bosco.
Honolulu?
Honolulu is correct. Earning your team 10 points and chance for the first bonus question of the game. 20-point bonus. Hemingway referred to this story as his Romeo and Juliet. The star-crossed story of Lieutenant Frederick Henry and Catherine Barclay, set against the backdrop of World War I. For 20 points, name it. Call me the answer.
For whom the bell tolls?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. A Farewell to Arms. Another toss-up. In 1982, Dustin Hoffman and Gina Davis appeared in Tootsie. 6 years later, they both won Academy Awards. Hoffman for Rain Man, and Davis for her role.
Stewart, Park Ridge.
The Accidental Tourist.
That's correct. Earning your team 10 points and chances their first bonus question, a 30-point bonus. The Library of Congress is actually housed in 3 buildings. Names for our second, third, and fourth presidents. For 10 points apiece, name them.
James Madison and John Adams.
Madison was fourth.
Madison.
The Madison building, Jefferson building,
And Adams. Jefferson. Adams. Jefferson.
Adams, Jefferson, Madison.
That's correct. Earning your team the full 30 points that were available. Another toss-up for a quick 10 points. What's the geometrical term for a polygon with 4 vertical and 4 sides? I'm sorry. Maybe reread that. Polygon with 4 vertices and 4 sides.
Stewart, Park Ridge.
A parallelogram.
That's incorrect. Don Bosco.
Vince, Don Bosco.
Square.
No, that's incorrect. A quadrilateral was the correct answer. Another toss-up. The date, August 6, 1945. The pilot, Colonel Paul Tibbets Jr. The plane, the Enola Gay. For 10 points, which Japanese city was the first?
Carl, Don Bosco.
Hiroshima?
That is correct. Earning your team 10 points, a chance at a 30-point bonus question. It's uncommon for a football player to score a touchdown as a runner, receiver, and passer in the same season. But this player did so within 5 games in the 1990 season. For 15 points apiece, name the player and his team.
Randall Cunningham, Philadelphia Eagles.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer was Ernest Biner and the Washington Redskins. No points awarded there. We got another toss-up. Senator Strom Thurmond made the longest one of these speeches on...
Eric Garr, Park Ridge.
That's correct. Earn your team 10 points, a chance at a 30-point bonus question. Pencil and paper ready. All right. Take the year that Jamestown was founded and subtract the year Columbus discovered America. For 30 points, what's the number? All right, only answer.
117.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer was 115. It was 1607 and 1492. Columbus sailed the ocean blue. No points awarded there. We're approaching the halfway mark. In a September 1990 racing accident, he broke his left foot and heel and dislocated his right knee and ankle. But this four-time Indy 500 winner,
Stewart, Park Ridge.
A.J. Foyt.
A.J. Foyt, is correct. Earning your team 10 points, a chance at a 20-point bonus. If Dorothy's ruby slippers in The Wizard of Oz were referred to by their technical geologic name, they'd be known for 20 points as the what slippers? Oh, we need an answer.
Jim.
I'm sorry, I think correct. Corundum or aluminum oxide was the correct answer. Another toss-up. All the characters in this work are dead. Their time on stage is spent confessing and reminiscing about their life in a small Midwest town. For 10 points, name this Edgar Lee Masters work.
Paul, Don Bosco.
Howard House.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Park Ridge?
Eric Garr, Park Ridge.
That's correct. Boone River Anthology is the correct answer. Giving you 10 points, a chance at a 25-point bonus question. After the successful testing of a plutonium bomb in the Sahara Desert in February 1960, this European country became the world's fourth nuclear power. For 25 points, name the country.
France.
France is correct. Earning your team 25 points and the lead 95 to 20. Another toss-up. It's divided into musical and non-musical, proper and ordinary. For 10 points, what is this most important service of the Roman Rite derived from a ritual commemoration of the Last Supper?
Paul, Don Bosco.
What is the Mass?
Math is correct. Earning you 10 points, a chance at a 20-point bonus question. Two of the three Bs of classical music were lifelong bachelors married only to their music. For 10 points apiece, name them.
Beethoven and Bach.
No, I'm sorry, I think correct. Yes, 10 points. It was Beethoven and Brahms. 10 of the 20 points available. Another toss-up. The name of the amethyst quartz was derived from the Greek word for not drunken, because ancients believed it was used to prevent intoxication. For 10 points, spell amethyst.
Stewart, Park Ridge.
A-M-T-H-Y-S-T.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Don Bosco? We need an answer.
Vince, Don Bosco.
A-M-E-T-H-Y-S-T.
That's correct. Earn your team 10 points and chance at a 30-point bonus. You forgot the E. 30 points. Identify this TV actor after one clue for 30 points, after two clues for 20, and after three clues for 10 points. He played Richie Cunningham's dad on Happy Days. Carl, you got an answer?
Tom Posley.
Tom Bosley is correct. Earning your team full 30 points available. Another toss-up. In November 1990, Koala Springs became the sixth bottled water company to recall its product after discovering traces of...
Chris, Don Bosco.
Benzene is correct. Earning your team 10 points, a chance at a 20-point bonus. Austrian physician Karl Landsteiner received the 1930 Nobel Prize in Medicine for his pioneering work in blood transfusions and classification. For 5 points apiece, name his four groups of blood types.
A, B, AB, and O.
That's correct. Earning your team the full 20 points that were available. Another 10-point toss-up. 10 points. In which Edgar Allan Poe story does the murderer confess after being driven crazy by the deafening...
Vince, Don Bosco.
Fall of the House of Usher.
I'm sorry, incorrect, 5 points. I'm sorry, you won't be given a chance to answer it. We have 5 points subtracted for that. That's the end of the first half. We'll be back right after this message with the assistant. Welcome back. It's halftime, and at the half, 105-95, Don Bosco leads. It's halftime, so I want to take a break and speak with the players and find out a little more about them. Christian, I understand that mock trial had a big event this year. Why don't you tell us a little about it?
The Don Bosco mock trial team is underway in a tournament in Hackensack Courthouse, and we're currently undefeated.
All right, and what is your position?
I'm an expert witness.
All right. Vince, what do you do with the newspaper?
Cause trouble, basically. We like to see ourselves as the great social equalizer at school. We like right the wrongs by writing articles, basically.
All right. And what do you write mostly yourself?
We write critiques of things that happen at school, like election frauds, things like that.
All right. And Carl, you're also in writing. You're with the yearbook.
Yes.
Why don't you tell me a little about what you do with the yearbook?
Well, my position's pretty much undefined because I don't know what we're going to do from day to day, but my latest job has been collecting ads and making money, or trying to make money
Jack
in a
of all trades,
reasonable way.
basically.
In a reasonable way.
All right. Paul, I don't know if we want to talk about this, but what is your favorite club and why?
It's the Randy Rossini fan club, and I'm the president, and I'd just like to give a little speech about it.
All right, he's in your head.
Founded in early 1991, we have over 2,000 charter members spanning the entire tri-state area. Every weekend at approximately 6 p.m., we gather together for a moment of silence and watch previous Quiz Bowl contests. In the upcoming months, we plan to construct a Randy Rossini monument. Thank you.
Thank you. Paul? 10 points for Don Bosco. All right. Good luck in the second half, Don Bosco. Park Ridge, Stuart.
Yes.
You went to the Soviet Union. Tell me about it.
Oh, it was great. It was a great 3 weeks, Randy. We got to, I went with the People to People Initiative for Understanding American-Soviet Youth Exchange, and we spent about 5 days in each of 5 Soviet cities. Got to visit Moscow, spent a few days at Red Square, and Leningrad, I think, was the most beautiful city we visited.
You speak Russian?
Not too much, no.
Not too much. People were friendly, but
Yet, but yeah, spasibo. They were very friendly. Yeah,
Great.
we found.
all right. How'd you spend your summer, Owen?
I studied with the members of the BBC in London this summer. I studied film theory and television production, and I got the chance to work with such people as Bill Slater, who worked as a producer on the I, Claudia series on PBS. So it was a great experience in London for 4 weeks this summer.
Both of you went abroad. How about Eric? We're going to stay home now. Tell me about your favorite club.
Well, my favorite is our literary magazine, Imprint, and we're pretty proud of it. It's won awards in the past couple of years, and I really like it the most because it's probably the most individualistic club we have.
All right. Performing Arts Club. What do you do?
Currently I'm an actor and thespian, but we did the upcoming musical, Anything Goes. And in the fall we did Mares of a big play.
And what are you doing in Anything Goes? You have are you starring role?
I don't know, but we try out this week.
All right. All right, guys. Good luck also to Park Ridge in the second half. Remember, team, whoever's ahead at the end of this match, this half will obviously be the winner. Also, don't forget, if the game ends while I'm reading a question, you will not be given an opportunity to respond. And there's the whistle, starting the second half. Let's get ready to rumble once again. For 10 points. This group's 3 remaining members celebrated the 1990 release of a 4 CD and 4 cassettes.
Vince, Don Bosco.
Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin is correct. Earn your team 10 points. And you will get the chance at the world-famous High School Bowl Video Challenge. 10 points. Look at the screen. After Grant Wood's American Gothic, this may be the most famous American painting ever. Take a look. For 10 points apiece, give me its title and its artist. Carl, I need an answer.
Jennifer in the Garden?
No, it's incorrect. The correct answer was Christina's World by Andrew Wyeth. No points there. We got another toss-up. Note the following types of rock: sedimentary, igneous, and metamorphic. For 10 points, which types are granite and
Eric R., Park Ridge.
igneous is correct, earning 10 points and chance at a 20-point bonus. When the ship carrying the final serial installment of this Dickens novel arrived in New York, thousands lined the wharves, calling out to anyone on board, "Did Little Nell die?" The answer was yes. For 20 points, what was the novel?
Pickwick Papers.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect. The Old Curiosity Shop. Another toss-up. On June 10th, 1972, she became, for 24 hours, the first black woman governor in U.S. history when she temporarily succeeded the governorship of Texas. Later that year, she was elected to the U.S. House of Representatives. For 10 points, name her, please. No answer? Barbara Jordan was the correct answer. Another toss-up for 10 points. What republic, twice the size of California, occupies all the land that makes up the peninsula of Asia Minor?
Eric R., Park Ridge.
Turkey is correct, earning your team 10 points, a chance at a 30-point bonus. 30 points. 84-year-old Leonard Goldenson, the founder of ABC, is now the remaining survivor of the three men who fathered network television. For 15 points apiece, name his recently deceased counterpart at CBS and his long-deceased counterpart at NBC.
William F. Paley and David Sarnoff.
That's correct. Earning your team the full 30 points that were available. Another toss-up. He's the first ever visiting professor of drama and musical theater at Oxford University. For 10 points, who is this American creator of Follies and Sweeney Todd and composer?
Stewart, Park Ridge.
Stephen Sondheim.
Stephen Sondheim is correct, earning your team 10 points, a chance at a 25-point bonus. In Greek mythology, the gates of Hades should have had a sign saying, "Beware of three-headed dogs." For 25 points, what was the dog's name?
Cerberus.
That's correct. Earn your team the full 25 points that were available. Another toss-up. Before Dianne Feinstein tried to become the first female governor of California, she was, for 10 points, mayor of which?
Stewart, Park Ridge.
San Francisco.
San Francisco is correct. Earning your team another 10 points and chance at another 25-point bonus question. With only 2 winning seasons in 20 years in the Missouri Valley Conference, this Midwestern school dropped its football program. For 25 points, name this university whose team was nicknamed the Shockers.
Wichita State.
That's correct. Earning your team the full 25 points that were available. Another toss-up, 10 points. Before he was brought to America, King Kong was discovered living. For 10 points.
Stewart, Park Ridge.
Skull Island.
Skull Island is correct. Earning your team 10 points, a chance at a 20-point bonus. The volume of a gas varies inversely with the pressure on it. That is the law proposed in 1662. For 20 points, by which Irish-born physicist and chemist?
Boyle.
Boyle is correct. Earning your team 20 points. Another toss-up. Its membership is open to any man or woman who served in the U.S. Armed Forces in wartime. For 10 points, name this largest U.S.
Chris, Don Bosco.
Veterans Administration.
I'm sorry, you answered early, and I'll be a 5-point deduction. U.S. Veterans Organization, the largest U.S. veterans organization.
Stewart, Park Ridge.
The American Legion.
American Legion is correct. Earning your team 10 points, a chance at a 20-point bonus. Evil twin brothers are the subject here. For 10 points apiece, in the Doonesbury comic strip, who has an evil twin brother named Skippy?
George Bush.
That's correct. And in Star Trek, The Next Generation, who has an evil twin brother named Lore?
Data.
That's correct. Earn your team 20 points available. Another toss-up. This Latin word translated to worthy of respect. Since the 17th century, when British townspeople used it to refer to their local minister, it has been associated almost strictly with the clergy. For 10 points,
Vince, Don Bosco.
Monsignor.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. And I will finish the question for Park Ridge, -5 over there. For 10 points, what is this 3-syllable word?
Stewart, Park Ridge.
Ombudsman.
No, Reverend was the correct answer. No points there. Another toss-up. In 1989, Ebony magazine readers named him their all-time favorite singer, though he only released his first album in 1981. For 10 points, name the artist readers like more than Freddie Jackson and Teddy Pendergrass, thanks to his Any Love album.
Owen, Park Ridge.
Bobby Brown.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Don Bosco.
Chris, Don Bosco.
Michael Jackson.
No, that's incorrect also. Luther Vandross was the correct answer. Another toss-up. Only one time since 1969, when Major League Baseball began division play, has a team remained in first place from beginning to end. For 10 points, name this National League team which managed that feat under Lou Piniella in 1990.
Stewart, Park Ridge.
The Cincinnati Reds.
That's correct. During your team 10 points, a chance at a 25-point bonus. Atlanta, Georgia is home to 5 historically 4-year black colleges and universities, now known as the Atlanta University Complex. For 5 points apiece, name them. All right, we need an answer.
Spellman, Rollins. Spellman and Rollins.
All right, you just got Spellman. The other ones were Morehouse, Clark, Morris Brown, and Clark Atlanta. They get 5 of the 25 points that are available. Another toss-up. Oh, that's the end of the game. Don't play it with remote control, because we'll be all here waiting for you with the final scores, so don't go away. With a comeback victory, 290-105, Park Ridge wins. Congratulations, Park Ridge. We'll see you in our next round of competition. Don Bosco, I'm sorry you will not be joining us in our next round of competition, but our viewers at home would like to know what is in store for the players of Don Bosco in the next year coming up. Chris.
I'm undecided where I'm going to college. I'd like to major in either biology or pre-med and hopefully go into a doctorate.
All right, Vince?
I'm really undecided. I think we'll begin building a new team for next year to avenge our losses and come back.
All right, Carl.
I'm decided to which college, pretty much whichever one will take me, but I'm looking forward to aeronautical engineering in the Air Force.
Paul, my man.
I'm going to continue my work as president of the Randy Rosilli fan club, and hopefully by next year we'll have 5,000 members and branching out into all the Northeast.
Well, thank you. Hopefully this won't be my last. And wait, a little note here. I am rehired. So on behalf of William Patterson College and United Artists Cablevision, I am still the host, Randall Rosilli, hoping you'll tune in next week when we match wits with the champions, right here on High School Bowl. Until then, keep studying.
High School Bowl was created by Don Reed, produced by Susan McQuillan, directed by Scott Farr, executive producer for WPC-TV, Jerome Chamberlain, scoreboard courtesy of the William Patterson College Alumni Association. I'm Daytona Dave Stillman. Join us next week when Clifton meets Ramapo here on High School Bowl. Until then, have a wild and wet weekend.